الطاعة هي التي تليق أن تكون عليهم فتندرج في عناية الحق بالقوم أزلا ثم لما تهيأ العالم لفيضان صور الشرائع وإيجاد شخوصها المثالية فأوجدها وأفاضها وتقرر هنالك أمرها كانت أصلا من الأصول
إلى آخره. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله على النبي الكريم محمد وآله وأصحابه أجمعين. Now from the details, before we mentioned in the beginning of the chapter, it is known that originally and basically all the followers of all adyan and millas, their stand or their point of view is that Sharia mean what we are doing according to Sharia. That Sharia and the ways we are doing, that itself is the cause of sawab and azab. Like prayer is the cause for sawab, and stealing and theft is the cause and reason for azab. So someone who prays, we see the shape of prayer, so we believe that he would be rewarded. And someone who is committing theft, the shape we see or we know, so we believe that he will get punishment. So these actual shape of amal, these are the mujibat of sawab and azab. The ulama of all adyan and deens, they agreed upon this point. But from amongst them, there are people of deep knowledge, and they are the very much closer people to Anbiya and Prophets, alayhimus salawatu wa taslimat. So they find out a connection of the actual thing with these apparent shapes and surahs. Prayer actually with Allah is, what is that? So these special people, because of their deep knowledge and because of their closeness to the Anbiya, they find out the connection between that actual thing and this shape. Got it?
Yes.
And that's why the ulama, they are of the view that if somebody will come to know that connection, then he will pray, so he will feel the taste. He will fast, he will feel the taste. Because he went in depth to the thing concerned. Got it?
Yeah.
Now, the ulama of Sharia, they have taken the first concept. The first concept is that sawab and azab is based upon these apparent shapes. Good deeds, shapes are seen, so we say that this boy would be rewarded. Bad and evil deeds, the shapes are seen, so we say that this guy will be punished. But Falasifai Islam, the philosophers of Islam, and philosophers of Islam are Ahlus Suluk. Who? Ahlus Suluk and Ahlul Tariqa. Those who know deen in depth. So those Ahlus Suluk, they are of the view that what is there in this apparent prayer shape? And what is there in apparent fasting shape? Like as Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, that sometime a person will be fasting. Got it? and his fasting will be no more than leaving his eating and drinking. So such like a hadith, these Ahlus Suluk, they have taken into consideration. So they say that actual thing is not there in these shapes. Actual thing is in their philosophy. The connection of these shapes to the actual obedience of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala means which you will feel inside in your nature, which is called kayfiyat. It is called kayfiyat. So, but these kayfiyat, how you will get into? It does not come like this. Let me tell you one thing, and a good example of this, and that example is how you became an expert driver. That you are drinking your coffee and you are running on freeway. Nothing is happening to your drive, because of your constant and continuous driving. Because of that continuous shape of driving, something is imprinted on your nafs natiqa. So now you are driving, your nafs natiqa is doing that. Not your hands and your feet or your eyes. Your nafs natiqa is controlling all these things. Or like as you are typing. Got it? So someone who do typing constantly and continuously, then he will be looking at you. He is not looking in ABCD. He is not looking at the letters. He is not looking at the keys of his computer. Yes, he is talking to you and he is drinking his tea as well and type like this. So who is doing that? His eyes, he is not looking at. You know what I am saying? His brain, he is not focused on. Because he is talking to you and doing type. His nafs natiqa. Because that thing has become his kayfiyat. That thing has become his kayfiyat. Kayfiyat imprinted on his nafs natiqa. So Imam Waliullah rahmatullahi alayhi says that this is important to be committed to these apparent shapes. Do prayer as much as you do. So the more you will pray, it will get imprinted, and a time will come that on your nafs natiqa, this good deed is curved. This good deed is curving. And curving, you know that what that is imprinted inside, like tattoos. So tattoos is not a writing on your skin. That is something inside your skin. Got it? Outside writing on your skin, to take it away and to erase it, that is not that difficult. But that inside tattoos, that's a mess. You cannot take it out. So when these good amal are curved inside your nafs natiqa, so Imam Rahmatullah Alayhi says, then you are Saheb kayfiyat. Then you are what? Saheb kayfiyat. So Imam Rahmatullah Alayhi says that what Ahlul Shari'ah says, that is not correct as a whole. Partially, that is correct, but not wholly solely. Because Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam says, innamal a'malu bin niyat. A'mal are based on intentions. So intention is not the work or the action of your hands, or your legs, or your eyes, or even your brain. Intention has nothing to do with these organs. Intention is actually of your nafs natiqa. How it represents nafs natiqa. So, innamal a'malu bin niyat means that amal are based on niyyah, that what is your kayfiyat inside. And Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he explained it furthermore in that hadith. Hadith is lengthy. Imam Bukhari, in how many places he has narrated that hadith? Wholly solely or partially? Say more yourself. In how many places? in 7 places. Now in places?
7 places.
In 7 chapters, he has narrated that hadith, either its meaning, which is riwayat bil mana, or with the different wording. Like somewhere he said, innamal amalu bin niyat. Here he said, innamal amalu bin niyat. Got it? And somewhere he narrated the hadith, la amala illa bin niyah. La amala illa bin niyah. So in different wording and different usloob, he has narrated this hadith in 7 chapters of his books. But in that hadith, which is the detailed form of that hadith, in that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, innamal a'malu bin niyat wa innama limri imma nawa faman kanat hijratuhu ila Allah wa rasulih fa hijratuhu ila Allah wa rasulih wa man kanat hijratuhu ila dunyan yusibuha aw ila imra'atin yatazawwajuha fa hijratuhu ila ma hajara alayh. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, a'mal are by intentions. And for everyone is that reward what he intended. And the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam explained that through hijrah, giving us an example of hijrah, migration from one place to another place. People are migrating from one place to another place for different purposes. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, whosoever who migrated from one place to another, فَمَنْ كَانَتْ هِجْرَةُ إِلَى اللَّهِ وَرَسُولِهِ, only for Allah and for Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, فَهِجْرَةُ إِلَى اللَّهِ وَرَسُولِهِ. So his hijrat is for Allah and for Rasulullah, means he will be having their connection, or he will be in touch with them, because he left his own homeland for the sake of Allah and to follow the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam, or for their good cause. وَمَنْ كَانَتْ هِجْرَةُ إِلَى دُنْيًا yusibuha, and whosoever migrated for dollars, so he gets it. Got it? His intention was there. Result is there. He is getting dollars. He is earning dollars. Aw imra'atin yatazawwajuha, or if somebody has migrated and did hijrah to marry a woman, so he will marry that woman. And actually Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was referring to one story of one Sahabi radiyallahu ta'ala an. So anyhow, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam in this hadith, he made it clear that whatsoever is the intention of someone, otherwise migration is one and the same thing. How you will migrate from Pakistan or from India or from Malaysia to America? The path is known. You will pay for the ticket, and then the aeroplane, he will fly and take off therefrom, and he will bring you to Los Angeles. Got it? So this is one end. Now, this guy who is sitting on this seat, what is the purpose of his going? That guy who is sitting on window side, what is the purpose? Otherwise, all of them, they are evenly flying. But intentions are different. This one, he is coming to rejoin his family. This one, he is coming, he is sponsored by his wife or by her husband. And this one, he is coming on a student visa. And that one, he is coming on a work visa, and so on. Got it? So, the intentions are different. And the end of hadith is, فَهِجْرَتُهُ إِلَى مَا هَاجَرَ إِلَيْهِ. So, the hijrah of everyone is for the same thing what he intended for. Got it? Got it or not?
Yes.
So, Imam Rahmatullahi alayh, he says that that's why Falasifa Islam, Ahlul Suluk, they say that what is there in apparent amal, don't look at amal, look at the obedience through that amal. Got it? And furthermore, they refer to another hadith. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Inna Allah la yanzuru ila suwarikum wala ila ashkalikum walaki yanzuru ila qulubikum wa niyatikum. Allah is not looking at your shape, at your condition, at your outfit, how you are standing in your prayer, how you are making your ruku, how you are going to your sajda. Walaki yanzuru ila qulubikum wa niyatikum. He is looking at your hearts and your intention. That how much obedience you are showing to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through all these actions. So Imam Rahmatullah alayhi says that wal haqq aqulu, I say, wal haqq, that the truth is, ma zahba ilayhi al-muhaqqiquna min ahli al-milal. What the muhaqqiqeen mean, these philosophers from all adyan, they said, bayanu zalika, detail of that is, an shara'a laha mu'iddatun wa asbabun tushakhisuha, that the ahkam of sharia, for that there are mu'iddat. Mu'id is something which is preparing another one, and asbab and causes tushakhisuha, which make it mushakhas, that known. وترجح بعض محتملاتها على بعض, and giving tarjih and priority to sum up it muhtamalat and ihtimalat, maybe this, maybe this, maybe this. So from these maybes, he is giving tarjih and priority to one maybe. وَالْحَقُّ يَعْلَمُ, and Allah knows, إِنَّ الْقَوْمَ لَا يَسْتَطِيعُونَ الْعَمَلَ بِالدِّينِ, that the people, they do not have the talent to practice deen illa bitilka ash-shara'i wal manahij, but with these apparent amal, that this is amal bid-deen. That if you will say amal bid-deen, so you will say prayer, fasting, this and that, wal manahij, and these ways. Wa ya'lamu, and Allah knows, an ahazil awza' hiya allati yaliqu an takuna alayhim, that these shapes of ibadah, these are the thing which is very much suitable to be made incumbent upon them. فَتَنْدَرْجُ فِي عِنَايَةِ الْحَقِّ, so in the kindness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it happened بِالْقَوْمِ أَزَلًا, for people in Alam Azal. Alam Azal is that Alam which was before the creation of this world. ثُمَّ لَمَّا تَهَيَّأَ الْعَالَمِ, and then when this world came into existence and became ready for those ahkam and shara'i', لِفَيْزَانِ صُوَرِ الشَّرَائِعِ, to send those shapes of a'mal to them, وَإِيجَادِ شُخُوصِهَا الْمِثَالِيَّةِ, and to invent their shukhus, mean their personal shapes. فَأَوْجَدَهَا, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He invented that, وَأَفَاظَهَا, and He sent it down. وَتَقَرَّرَ هُنَالِكَ أَمْرُهَا كَانَتْ أَصْلًا مِنَ الْأُصُولِ, and there the amr of these amal and ibadat, they took place, and that is one asl from different usul. Wa sallallahu ta'ala ala khairi khalqi Muhammadin wa alihi wa ashabi ajma'in bi rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Ya